China has unveiled a number of new weapons, drones, and other military hardware in a massive parade that many see as a clear message to the United States and its allies. At the event, Xi Jinping hosted more than 20 foreign heads of state, including Vladimir Putin of Russia and Kim Jong-un of North Korea, both of whom rely on China for economic support and much more. It was a display of Xi's growing power on the world stage and China's military prowess. The show included Guam Killer missiles, loyal wingman drones, and even robotic wolves. Ten years ago, the military technology they showcased tended to be basic copies of much more sophisticated equipment created by the U.S., said Michael Raska, assistant professor in the Military Transformation Program at Singapore's Nanyang Technological University. However, this parade revealed a wider range of more innovative and diverse weapons, particularly drones and missiles, a sign of how far their defense industry complex has advanced. China's top-down structure and significant resources enable it to produce new weapons faster than many other countries, said Alexander Neal, an adjunct researcher at the Pacific Forum. It can also produce them in large quantities, giving it an advantage on the battlefield where it can overwhelm its enemies. China has the capability to produce ammunition, ships, all of these platforms. The country just needs to issue these directives and everything will run smoothly, said Neal. But how well can the Chinese military integrate these weapon systems? They can showcase these flashy, advanced platforms, but are they organizationally agile enough to use them as they wish? Asked Dr. Raska. He added that it would not be easy because China's military is very large and untested, given that it has not been involved in a major war for decades. China has launched many missiles, including several new variants, such as the Dongfeng 61, which can carry multiple warheads in its nose cone, the Dongfeng 5C intercontinental ballistic missile, which can be launched from northern China and strike the U.S., and the Dongfeng 26D Guam Killer medium-range missile, which can strike major U.S. military bases in Guam. There are also several hypersonic anti-ship missiles, such as the YJ-17 and YJ-19, which can fly very fast and maneuver unpredictably to evade anti-missile systems. China has developed missiles and rocket power as a key part of its deterrent strategy and to counter U.S. naval superiority, Mr. Neal said. The U.S. Navy is unmatched in the world with the largest fleet of aircraft carriers and carrier strike groups. China still lags behind in that regard. However, Mr. Neal emphasized that some in the Western defense community increasingly believe that these attackers are vulnerable, as they effectively become easy targets for any missile attack. Beijing is not only strengthening its defenses, but also creating a second strike capability, he said, the ability of a country to launch a counterattack if attacked. Other important weapons include the much-discussed LY-1 laser weapon, which is essentially a giant laser that can burn or disable electronic equipment, or even blind pilots, and a variety of fifth-generation stealth fighter jets, including the J-20 and J-35 aircraft. China is aggressively developing AI and drones. There are various types of drones, some of which are AI-powered, but the one that attracts attention is the giant AJX-002 submarine drone. Also known as an extra-large unmanned underwater vehicle, XLUUV, with a length of 20 meters, 65 feet, this vehicle is likely capable of conducting surveillance and reconnaissance missions. China also showcased the GJ-11 stealth attack drone, nicknamed the Loyal Wingman, which can fly alongside manned fighter jets and assist them in attacks. In addition to various conventional aerial drones, there are also robot wolves. Experts say these drones can be used for a variety of tasks, from reconnaissance and mine clearance to hunting enemy soldiers. However, many countries are still concerned about the application of AI in their military systems and ask, how comfortable are we with placing AI in the chain of command? He added. But China is very comfortable with it, said Dr. Raska. They are confident they can control AI. They will work hard to integrate it into their systems. Xi Jinping has clearly shown that China will quickly catch up with the US in military technology and has the resources to build a huge arsenal. However, the US still maintains its superiority in terms of operations, experts say. The US military is superior because it has a bottom-up culture, where units in the field can make decisions as situations develop and change their combat strategies, Dr. Raska noted. This makes them more agile in combat. In contrast, China is top-down, meaning they may have impressive platforms and systems, but they won't move an inch until they receive orders from above, he added. In the last parade held by China, more than 24 state leaders were invited to the event. The parade of weapons and tanks was essentially a massive promotion of Chinese weapons to potential buyers, said Mr. Neal. Among the main clients were those who stood in front and in the middle with Xi, Vladimir Putin, and Kim Jong-un. The three appeared united as they walked to the parade together and stood on stage. It was a message to the US that if America really wanted to challenge them, it would mean fighting them in several potential areas at the same time: the Korean Peninsula, the Taiwan Strait, and Ukraine.